Usually, Patrick takes care of these little tiny intro bits, but for today, Allumos, the first Guildmaster of Grimshade, will be doing it for him. Think the boy's a little bit tired, as you might think, but if you do not recall, both Patrick and I have formed into one being, one powerhouse of Grimshade. What will that mean for the boy? Nothing. Just his magic swipe, his weak magic. But now, the celestial dragon slayer that I have always been is now inside of his body. Will we work together very well? Well, I really do hope so.
Go. Ugh. Where the hell am I? So peaceful here. But
Oh, it seems you're finally up, dear boy. Behind you, look behind.
hello? Wait, oh. It's you. Allumos.
Welcome, my dear boy. This is your self-conscious, after all. One thing's for certain, though, I thought it would be less orange, but it seems like that's the only thing that you like inside your head for some reason. It's perfectly fine. Everybody's self-conscious is completely different. Well, for someone who's an assassin like you, that's a little bit too peaceful. I assumed there would be blood, despair, destruction everywhere. It seems you're a lot more calm than I realized.
Well, it definitely seems like you're going to be getting to know me more than anybody else since that we're sharing a body now.
Indeed. Well, you should probably be telling me some little bits about yourself. I mean, we all gonna be working together from here on out now, so please, I'll tell you a little bit about myself if you tell me a little bit about yourself.
Alright, well, first off, alright, let me get up to your level. Allumos.
Yes, hello. Welcome.
One sec. There we are. Alright, Allumos?
Yes, please go on, Patrick.
Well, one thing's for certain. Yes, I am an assassin, but I never wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, you didn't? But what does that mean then?
Well, sir, I'm going to tell you this right now. I didn't want this job at all. I was going to be a salaryman. Someone that can pay bills for my family, make sure that we can live our lives happily without having to deal with any kind of stress. I wasn't looking for the rich life, the most perfect life in the world. I just wanted something so that my family and I can live peacefully in the woods. And as you can see over here, the self-conscious of me is my ideal life. Living out in the middle of the woods without a care in the world. That's all I've ever wanted. But unfortunately, life turns.
Oh, what do you mean by that, sir?
Well, I lost my job. My family couldn't afford rent. And all of a sudden, we were stuck on the streets. We managed to find a place in the middle of a city. The rent was alright, but the house is absolutely terrible. So I had to go out to find other ways of making money, unfortunately.
Oh, and is that why you became the assassin you are now?
Indeed. This handgun. Well, somehow I never realized it until later, but I have this magical ability. Well, at least used to have this magical ability where I had requit magic. Requit magic lets me put magical bullets in this weapon. I could choose whatever kind of bullet goes into it, but it always leads the same. It's always death and destruction. Allumos, I never wanted this, but the amount of blood that has been shed by my hands, I don't think I can ever go back. All I wanted, though, was for my family to be safe and happy. And for right now, they are. On a completely different continent, not knowing anything about what I'm doing or anything else. They don't know anything about Grimshade. They don't know anything about this magic. All they think about is I'm off in a different country making them money. Ever since I went to Grimshade, they've been able to find a new house outside of the city. Something, well, kind of like this. The only problem, though, I need to stay over here in order to afford it. My wife doesn't make nearly as much money as we need to. And the kids, well, they're growing up. They need all the food and love that I can get. So she stays at home, and I take care of the dirty work.
Oh. You really are a family man, aren't you?
Well, yeah. I love my family more than anything else. And I'm telling you right now, Allumos, even though we're working together, my top priority is them. You got that?
Of course, yes, dear. Yes. Do not worry. Everything will be perfectly the way you wanted. Your family is now my family too. So I will care for them in the same way that you do.
It's gonna take me a little bit to explain this to my family. That's definitely for certain.
Oh, I'm certain that they'll get along with it. I mean, as it is, when you're talking with your family, I mean, you'll be in control of the body. I'll probably be just doing some, other business, training up on our magical power, and, just getting along with everybody.
So you can actually train without actually controlling our body?
Well, think about it, my dear sir. Well, we are currently in your self-conscious. Your self-conscious is pretty much a playing field for me. Anything I do to it will be reverted. So if I go ahead and blow up this tree, say, perhaps, the tree will come back. If I decide to dragon wave, perhaps, this monster over here, well, nothing will actually be done to them. You could see, nothing at all has been done to that monster. Regardless of what I do down here, everything will be fine because this is your self-conscious after all. So, I wouldn't worry. I can train up our magical powers while I'm stuck in this realm while you control our body, and then when the time comes, you switch to me, and then we take care of business as quickly as possible. That being said, though, my boy, we do have to talk about your physical attributes.
What do you mean by that, you say?
Well, what I mean is, your body is not capable of holding the scythe and doing exactly what I want it to do. Your arms are flimsy, I will say. It's nothing against you, of course. It's just because, well, you are a gunslinger, not a scythe wielder. So, your arms are not up to par of what I could require them to be. So, our scythe might be a little bit short-handed for now, but that being said, our magical power is tenfold. It's great, isn't it?
Well, I could still be of some help.
In what regard do you say that?
Well, I was an assassin after all, huh? You took away my magical powers, but you didn't take away my physical attributes. You know I'm assassin, so that means I have to be fast and quiet. I still have that on this body, so maybe you can use that to your advantage as well.
Oh yes, I completely forgot about your physical attributes. Not everything for your desire was based on your gun. You actually had legs too. That actually makes everything worthwhile even more. So yes, we can definitely get behind people without them even realizing. Wow. Maybe I was right for taking you over or not, Michael.
What, you were still kind of regretting that?
A little bit. But then, I remember what Michael was telling me. If we had 2 former guild masters working together, that's way better than 1. Regardless of how powerful Michael was, all limits would not equal the power that both of us combined with 2 separate bodies would be if we were just stuck in one body. And as well, if the transfer worked exactly the way that it did on you, I'd be wiping Michael's magic completely. And that magic that boy has is too much of an asset for Grimshade. If we're gonna bring justice to this land and prove that Grimshade is one of the best guilds of the land, well, 1 wizard is not enough. 2 wizards, however, will do the trick.
I could see why now. Well, Allumos, it's gonna be a pleasure working with you.
On the contrary, my dear sir, on the contrary, I think me and you are gonna be getting along very well.
Well, if you don't mind me asking you for one thing before we go off and do your celestial spirit quest.
Oh, yes, of course. What would it be?
It was one off a quest that I did a couple of months ago. Back when I worked with Mitch. We left something, and I was wondering if you can take care of it.
Oh, what is this something? Is it a monster, perhaps?
You could definitely say so. If you could take it out, I'll be in your debt. The people of the village that I went to the quest with have this monster there terrorizing the land. And I was powerless to stop it. Mitch was with me, too, but he refused to show any magical power to it, and we ran away instead. That being said, though, I think you have the firepower in order to take it out. Will you work with me?
Oh, of course, yes. You go ahead and take over our body for now.
Well, I mean, I was already taking it over.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, you are drinking that tea after all. Ugh. I don't even know how you like herbal tea.
It's one of my specialties. Well, I'll bring you over to the area, and then I'll switch over. And you take care of the dirty work.
Oh, splendid. It will be amazing, my dear boy. Everything's gonna go according to plan, and maybe you'll see just how powerful we really are together.
Alright, I'll bring you there.
Splendid.
Right, Allumos, you still with me?
Oh, yes, I'm still here, dear boy.
Well, this is the place.
Oh, this is the place. It's a good thing I'm not controlling the body right now. This place must be frigid for you.
Well, with the outfit that you've got me wearing now, yeah, it's freaking cold. That being said, though, I'm ignoring that for now.
Oh, so what seems to be the problem, my dear boy?
Well, I came over here because there was the disturbance. These portals were showing up, and all of a sudden, right there, you see that portal right there?
I sense some disturbing magical energy from that. We should probably stay away from those for the time being.
Well, I have been. That's the problem.
Oh, you've come in contact with these ones before?
Plenty of times. Still don't even know what they're about. But you know, I have the slight feeling it might be having to do with that jail cell that I was thrown into where Mitch was looking at.
Oh, you think Mitch and these portals are connected?
Can't say so for certain, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Everything that I know right now is a surprise, so anything is on the table.
I like your attitude. Now, where is this being that you were so terrified about before?
It was over down this way. You see that little shack right there?
Oh, yes. What, the little rubbish over there?
It was much bigger before. Maybe the villagers were taking it down. It's where I first laid in contact with one of the evil beings. Killed half the village, and all that was left was a kid. I managed to take him down with my gun magic, but when we came back, something else was there, and my gun magic did nothing.
Well, no offense, my dear boy, but your gun magic was lacking.
Thanks. Super appreciate that one. It seems like there's another portal here, and... Oh my.
What is it?
That thing.
Oh, is that the thing that you were talking about before? I love his eyes.
No, but he is much bigger than he was before. What, has he been taking care of the villagers over here? Oh, God. Did I leave one rampant and now he devoured the rest of the village? Damn it. Holy Mitch did take him out.
No, do not worry, my dear boy. Do not worry. Their lives may be perished, but that doesn't mean we still can't take them out. Let me take control.
What, you think you could take care of that thing? Look how giant it is.
I'll take care of these things in my frickin' sleep, my dear boy. Now, give me the controls.
Okay.
It's always great when I have the controls of this body. It makes me feel free yet again.
Every single time we switch presences, it takes a lot out of me.
Well, I mean, not normally people have to switch personalities and souls on the get-go. You'll get used to it, my dear boy. You will get used to it.
Alright. You really think you can take him out?
Well, of course I can. But, you know, I wanted to try something else. You all know this thing, yes, my wand that lets me choose between magic and the celestial spirits.
Well, yeah. I've been seeing plenty of that.
Well, yes, it is quite powerful and quite amazing. There's something else I wanted to try today.
What do you mean by that?
It wouldn't have to do with a scythe, because your arms are still puny, but it has to do with this.
What is this thing?
Receiving the blessings from the celestial spirits. Think of it as a roar, per se. The roar of the celestial dragon slayer.
You have a roar?
Well, of course, every dragon slayer has a roar, but it's not nearly as powerful as it will be once I have the last celestial spirit.
Okay, so you think this thing's gonna take it out?
He's gonna take it out? Well, my dear boy, I'll show you right now. Hello, being. How are you today? Not much of a talker? Well, do not worry, my friend. I will take you out and bring you to the realm that you belong in. I'm so excited. I haven't done something like this in a while.
Are you okay, Allumos? You're just gonna do it, right?
Of course. Sorry. Before this thing attacks, we should probably take him out, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Demon of the underworld, my name is Allumos, the first Grimshade leader, and you are about to be perished. Be judged by all 12 celestial spirits, all of them combined into one to form one unison beam. Celestial Dragon Slayer, roar!
Oh my god. You just obliterated it.
Of course I would have obliterated it, my boy. Well, just to make sure that, you know, all the evidence is taken care of. Bang, there. I love it every single time. Look at this, my dear boy. Look at it. Oh!
What the heck is that beam?
Well, they're being judged by the heavens. Think of it as the celestial spirits are watching above us right now. And, well, we're just taking care of some evidence. Oh, my dear boy. Just watch it. Watch it happen. Watch it happen over and over. The destruction, the panic, the agony. Oh, I feel alive again.
Allumos, calm down. You're going rampant.
Oh. You're not wrong, my dear boy. I was going a little bit haywire. Well, is that it? Was that the only thing that you wanted me to take care of today?
Well, yeah, actually.
Splendid! So, now that we have taken care of your deeds, will you take care of mine now?
Well, a deal is a deal. So I guess I'll help you out. The first place we should look is probably around where that jail cell was. I know that Michael had that magic console meeting. Maybe we can crash it.
Ooh, crash a meeting? Well, with your sneaking powers, I don't even think we need to crash. And we could just spy on them and see what we can learn.
You think we'll be able to do that?
My dear boy, you have absolutely no idea what they're up against.
Oh. Hmm?